Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel where I like to talk about game development. Today we're gonna see how to create click to move system for games. This is what we're gonna create today. We are gonna support two types of click, single and double, so the player can move accordingly. If we have single click, the player is gonna walk. If we have double click, the player is gonna run. Let's get started if you are ready. As general, we are gonna create a click controller. It's gonna check mouse clicks and click type. After that, it's gonna send this information to the player, and we're gonna move player accordingly. Firstly, we need to create click controller. In this controller, we're gonna check what type of click we have and which location we have. We start by defining some properties for it, such as camera, delta between clicks, and layer mask for the movement detection. We're gonna be able to set those properties from the Unity Inspector. Then we are defining some properties which we're gonna use to make some calculations. These are the properties which we're gonna use to understand what kind of click we have and where we have. Then we are defining delegate and events. Delegate and events are totally different subjects which I am not gonna cover in this video. But long story short, we're gonna use them to trigger events when the player clicks once or twice. In the update method, we are getting array by using the game camera and the mouse position. As we have array, next we are checking delta between clicks to understand if the player clicks once or twice. If the mouse click is the left click button, and if it is not clicked before, we are setting variables accordingly. We mark clicks as first click, and then set the clicking time and set right. Next time, when the player clicks again, because of it's not the first click, we are checking if delta is inside our click range. If it is, we count it as double click and set the variables accordingly. Also, we are calling handle mouse click function to handle operation with double click parameter, which is true here. If the player click it before but the time between clicks is bigger than our range, we count it as single click, and as we did previous step, we call handle movement click and set the variables accordingly too. But this time, we are calling handle movement click as single click by sending parameters as false. In the handle movement click, we are raycasting by using the ray which we got before and the movement layer which we're gonna set. Rest of the code is only trigger event accordingly. If it is single click, we trigger single click event. If not, we trigger double click event. We're gonna add one more controller to receive these events and do some movement accordingly. You can use this controller for any purpose. Here, we are able to detect type of click and the location of the click. After that, it's up to you what to do with this information. But in this tutorial, we're gonna make our player walk or run according to click type. So let's continue with the next controller. Here, we start by writing variable for our click controller we have just created. And then two more variables for the movement speed of the player. Finally, two more variables for target position and the speed. In the awake method, we are reading receivers for the events, which we are gonna trigger from the click controller. The first one is for single click, and the second one for double click. In these receivers, we are setting speed of the player accordingly. And then only the thing which we are doing here is setting target position, which is click position in this case. In the update method, we are moving our player to the target position by the speed which we are setting in the event receivers. That's it. Let's test and see the result. As you can see, if we click once, the player is moving by using walk speed, so it walks. If we click double, the player is moving by using run speed, which means it runs. That's it for today. You can easily implement this to your games and make click to move systems. can find the code in the comment sections. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you